What's up, YouTube? It's Dre's, aka DJ Anti Zero, and I probably said a little too fast. So let me try it one more time. What's up? It's Dre's, aka DJ Anti Zero, and I want to talk to you guys about what I did. You've seen the title, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Hey, future me. Anyway, yes, I am on a dating app. Woo! No, I'm kidding. Yes, I actually am on a dating app. I've actually been on Hinge for some time, and starting yesterday, I am now on Tinder. I was about to air quote Tinder. Tinder. Why am I on the dating app? What made me want to do it? And yeah, just the whys today. What made me go this far? Am I ready to date? I feel like mediocre tutorials and reviews. Shout out to mediocre tutorials and reviews. I probably said that wrong. And why am I hoodie up? I just don't feel like combing my hair out today, and I got work to do, so I've been like caving it the entire day. So I've been like, I played a little bit of video game, watched some YouTube videos. This is me. Now I'm in the mood to like do some work on some other work. Tried recording music yesterday, or at least making beats yesterday. Didn't turn out so well because I had this idea in my head, but then it kind of started going to somewhere else. But the problem was because I had this idea in my head, and I was trying to meet a deadline. It didn't execute, or it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So I didn't get to do that. But I have some music to work on, so hopefully I can get that out the way, and I don't gotta worry about those, and I can actually do more full-fledged beat making. But that's besides the point. What you guys came here for was, why did I join Tinder and why do I have a Hinge account? Well, first off, I had a Hinge account, and since nobody really is aware of Hinge, to my knowledge, and even if you are aware, that doesn't mean you signed up for the app. But either or, I don't feel like it's like there's not enough people here that uses it, and it's kind of low. Like, they will put me in a radius scale, I think about 50 miles apart, sometimes even further. I could just be like, they'll just throw out somebody random from Georgia, and I'm like, but it's not even near me. And I'm like, it's whatever. Like, I was just like the person, as long as they're within the age, etc. I've had a couple people that like me. Ooh. No, I had a couple people that like me, and honestly, it's weird to try to conversate with people that isn't in the area or within range of you. And my problem is like, what I really realized is all girls that reached out to me wasn't hitting. It's just like, yeah, I will admit my conversations were dry. I will admit that. Because when I start going to these conversations and I start going to, with these people that are further away from me, in my mind I go, how am I supposed to see you? Like, yeah, this FaceTime, but I'm more of a intimate type person. I have done long distance-ish in the past. It's not my favorite. Like, I don't know. I don't fully like it. So that's just me. But I have been dry. I've been dry in conversation. And it's mainly because of the fact of I just don't see, like, I can't see past the distance. And then if I could, then there's still kind of a lack of, like, trade-off of, I don't, like, yeah, it could be me to not match the energy of the other person from the other end, but then there's nothing stopping them from throwing out the energy themselves. Just saying, like, this conversation, what did we bring to the table type vibe, like, I had a conversation with my best friend about 2 months ago, and we talked, and I was just rambling on, and if I can remember correctly, I'm a very supportive person. Meaning that depending on what your ambitions are, I am very supportive on helping look at information, um, helping with being that motivator, like kind of behind the scenes, like, oh, did you get this done? Did you get that done? Kind of, so in the sense of, kind of in a way, an assistant, but knowing that I have my own stuff to do, I'm not 100% like devoted into that caliber of field because I obviously have my own ish to handle, but I'm also like not gonna say uh, I'm more. I want to put the word of like affectionate. That's really the word I'm looking for. I'm affectionate. I'm an affectionate type of person. So when it comes to like trying to make that person's day, feel better, etc., I will go out my way to do that. But with my mindset being changed from watching all these, YouTube videos I've been watching, I've on Peaches, mediocre tutorials and reviews. There's a few others, but those are the two main ones in my head right now. Not like relationship wise, but there's a few others I watch for like financial stuff and whatnot. No, this is not going through here. So if anybody's brand new watching this, I'm not talking through here. I'm talking straight through the phone. Yes, I just feel like, yeah, I'm an affectionate person, and I just like we're chilling, laying in bed and whatnot. I hate the comfortable lifestyle. I hate we're working 9 to 5, we're gonna have some kids, we're gonna have a house, like bull BS. I want to have passive income, jobs that we love. I'm not saying that, that separate can't have a 9 to 5, etc. It's just more so a job that we love, that we're both not miserable to a degree at, because you can still be miserable in a job that you love. Like, this is never gonna be like flawed. It's never gonna be flawless. So there's that factor. But yeah, I'm an affectionate type person. Roses, bears, cooking, and that's my providing to the table. If it's not going to be a quote unquote financial structure, I could definitely, help with budgeting. We can work on that. I'm just naming a few things. I'm not naming every single thing. But yes, I've been on Hinge because of the sole fact of, yeah, I'm looking for a friend, I'm looking for a relationship. I haven't been in a relationship 10 years. Mindset has been heavy on, I need to get into a better scenario, better place, etc. And it's difficult when your choice of career isn't a easy one. And not saying that any other choice of career is easy. It's just more the fact of choosing to be an entertainer, a performer, than having restrictions to a degree from peers, managers, etc. You be like, oh, I have a manager? Yes. Don't want to seem like, they're not managers. Yes, they're managers. I'm not gonna go deep into that right now. But yes, I have managers. It's a very complicated. If you want to know more, put it in the description, and we can talk about me, managers, my business, etc. I have no problem. Not going to detail, but talking about it to a degree. Yes, I do have those, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I'm also all over the place. I'm a DJ, so in my head I gotta make DJ content. I'm a photographer. I gotta make photographer content. I'm a dancer. I gotta make dancer content. I make music. Excuse me. It was slushy. It was a healthy ass slushy. I had put spinach in it, and I had put some mangoes, peaches, strawberries. It was really good. So it's coming back up to burp. But yes, I do all these different things, and I'm trying to like not only keep up, but also put enough out there, and then engage, and then with work, and then thinking about how to, be better financially, and then putting money here and there, and then my time associated with the money has to go here, back and forth. I'm going in my head, I'm trying to do everything fast, knowing that's going to take time to get to where I want to get to. Right now, I took the last 2 days, kind of been more on the chill vibe, even though I still have done work. Still been a more chill vibe, and I thought about making this video, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna make the video. I know I'm going off tangent of why I made the Tinder or why I have dating apps, but I feel like all this is important to me, at least into this context of what's going on. With that being said, yeah, so I have dating app, made it single. Looking for somebody? Yes, obviously. Why? Not only because of COVID, mainly due to the fact that I'm gonna impeach one video. I don't remember the exact title of the video. I won't be able to find it right now. They were saying that it's good to, not saying directly, because this is not word for word, but it's good in the sense to have something that allows me and or a person to communicate to somebody outside of their circle. If I always hang with people in my circle, then who am I ever going to eventually meet outside of my circle? And I was like, that makes a valid point. Especially with COVID going around, I don't go outside. And the only thing I go outside for is to go to work. I haven't gone to a bar since COVID started, and even the bars I have went to, chances are, majority of the time, it was to go party. And when I did go party, it was because I was DJing behind the decks. Other than that, I don't really attend parties that I'm not like working during the time. So that was me, and including performance wise, or even just in theory going out. If I go out, it's because I haven't hanged out with this person in so long. I'm being treated, or I'm treating them, or we're just having a good time. We're splitting the bill, going quote unquote Dutch. So I haven't done that. And date wise, the last date I've been on, like going on a date, not actually dating the person, 3 years ago? If I'm not mistaken, 3. So yeah. And people will be like, yo, what's wrong with me? Why haven't I got somebody yet? Have you been doing this? Have you been doing that? And honestly, I'm just, because I see myself as a workaholic and also a oblivious person to somebody liking me, because I'll understand certain things when I know that person likes me, but then when I don't know that person likes me, I go oblivious because I don't want to have that mindset of, oh, this is what you're doing to quote unquote make yourself attracted to me. And because I don't know the codes or the signs, oh well. Like I have, I didn't make the video, but I do edit a video on TikTok with somebody in theory doing that to a song, In My Bed by Rotimi. I can't pronounce his name right now. And I was like, yo, that's dead me. Like, I'm dead that person that's like, she'll say there's a meeting in my bed, and I'm like, in my bed? Like, what you talking about? And I won't get the hint. Like, you have to be dead direct with me for me to get the hint. So I'm doing that. So I'm doing that for that reason. Just mainly for the fact that I want to try to meet people outside my circle. Now, I've also tried giving, I'm going to say chances. That sounds crazy. What I'm trying to do is understand also myself while doing this. Why am I choosing X, Y, and Z woman? And I also look at it as, if I take too long to ponder on, if I want to choose this woman based off it's on her looks or the description that she gave or the amount of pictures that she has, because to me, if you got only like 1 or 2 pictures, that's not enough for me to determine that, I want to click like. At the same time, depending on the 1 or 2 pictures, like you have to be on some real like good looking for me to go, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And depending on what you're doing in the pictures, if you're just like, if you're in underwear or in or lingerie, that's cut out for me because the fact, like, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. To me, it shows what you're aiming for ahead of time. And I'm just like, nah, if that's what you want, I can see that already going left with me particularly. So, it's just a no. It's not happening with me. But yeah, I joined Tinder. I was actually kind of scared to join Tinder, for the sole fact that I'm like, all right, I know people that's on Tinder, or at least I told me they're on Tinder, and I'm like, if I run into them, it's like, yeah. But at the same time, I kind of like the fact that unless you both like each other, then that's the only way you'll actually get to message that person. Which in Hinge case, they'll notify you when that person likes you, and it'll blatantly show that person. Which I like that too. It's just that, as far as Tinder case, and another thing I like about Tinder, because it's more known, more common, people are going to be, at least in my area, are going to be on it more so the case. Now, I was also skeptical about it because a lot of people that I've talked to about it, they're like, "Oh, this is just kind of like a hookup app. If you just want to hook up, then hook up, then then you go to Tinder for it." My goal isn't that. I mean, if it happens, kind of just happens. But at the same time, mentally, I'm not here to hook up. Mentally, I'm here for an actual thing. I tried a hookup phase 2019, which was AKA last year. We got a couple. The problem with when I did it, uh, it definitely made me realize more. I'm way too, I'm way too on the romantic side. Like, I could kind of do it, but then it's like, part of me just goes, I want something. Like, I want something from what we're doing. And it's like, all right, well, if this is going to be the case, like, this is going to be the official case, then, I'm just not going to. If you're wondering, yes, I got tested, so I am negative. If you're wondering, negative, I ain't positive nowhere. If you're going to be like, Trace is doing hookups? How many have you, quote unquote, slept with? I'm saying, put numbers out there. The only reason I don't want to put numbers out there because the people that I've done hookups with, it might be lurking. It might be. But yeah, no. And it's not like a large number, by the way. It's just that I know if I put that number out there, the people that would, if they do see, would raise some questions. I'm like, so you was hooking, when was you hooking up? And it's like, well, depending on the factor, because with one person, it was about 2-3 months. The other person was about a month. So I don't really want to dive into that discussion with that said person or those said people. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So I know this video's pretty long. Thanks for sticking with me. This didn't really need to be this long as it was, but this is also for my future self to hear and understand what I was like at the age I'm at. By the way, 27. And I'm also in a small town, which is another reason why I want to move to the city. Not only for the opportunities, I know living wise, kind of sacrificing, like me paying for an apartment in the city, a good decent price for, I guess, quote unquote, the way I want it. Wouldn't just only be because I like the city, as far as like the buildings and the site. I do like the atmosphere of everybody's working to get somewhere. I like that feeling. That's why I want to move. That's why I want to move to Manhattan. But the more I keep watching videos, the more I keep seeing stuff about the city, not even just technically currently, but just the numbers, and I'm just like, yeah, I could technically make that number, but like, as far as job wise, like if I were to find a job or whatnot, I could technically make a number. But now I'm looking at the fact that we're in COVID, definitely can't go out, so I definitely can't enjoy fully the experience of the city prior, if it was pre-COVID. And I like the opportunity. It's really come down to opportunities. I feel like there's a lot more. I mean, anybody would say it. Anybody from the city that I've talked to said it. Like, there's a lot more opportunities out there. It is harsher, especially in this small town that I'm in, and the town I'm from Rochester, by the way. So prior to that town too, there still is more opportunity far as more people in the entertainment / performance aspect. So I'm fully aware of that. And because of the population there, I feel like I have a better chance of actually finding somebody that would like to. But at the same time, also increasing the chances of people just want to hook up or make it a thing, or here and there, etc. And I guess being robbed, like all that technical small stuff. And I'm aware, and I've been doing my research on a day-to-day basis, so I'm aware of this things. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really have. That's all I really came here to talk to you guys about. By the way, the entire time it's my heater blowing, so that's what you hear in the background. That's what you hear in the background. I should have mentioned that in the beginning, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in another video, probably a dance video, probably a raw vlog session, probably another vlog. I would say session, but probably another vlog. Who knows at this point? Until then, peace.